Says TV. My name is Belinda, and this is your reality reading. This is what's going on for you, and I cannot wait to see the new year. This is your 3 month reading, and thank you. This is what's going on for you, and these are in a box are called hexagram. And I want to tell you, ma'am, I did your reading. I did it. The only thing that I can think of, because I don't miss a reading. I'm either 2 or 3 days off. I'm not 5 days off. What must have happened was I was doing them all at once. I'm thinking yours had to be one of the ones that I was doing. And I went back and listened to it, and it had a lot of air to it, and I deleted it and didn't go back. I don't went through each one of these reads. I can't find it. I remember I don't know what happened to it. That's neither here nor there. So here's your 3 in a box. God bless you. Cannot wait to see the new year. Here we go, Mama. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I changed it to something else. I don't know at this point. From the top of the reading, there's some consequences coming in for you. It says in January, there are some consequences coming to you, and it's talking about in relationships, okay? There's something really hot. There's something unreliable. There's something very shaky and not right with the current situation that seems like it's going to go into something serious. Please be careful of any partners that you haven't been with at least 2 years or 3 years. Please be warned, for it is not what it looks like. It's so hot, I can't even look. I can't even. It's just keep telling me to push it away. Tell them to push it away. Push it up. Push it away. Push it away. And I think whatever is going on with this relationship that you're starting to realize it, there is double the approach about something that has you worried. You're going to have to end up ending this relationship. Whatever it is, you're going to have to end it in the first 2 weeks of January, because there's new changes coming in. There are also some inner sadnesses with the situation, but I think it's going to make you happier, okay? You know, that's what you're going to have to do. That's what you're going to have to do in something so you can move on. Even when you try to move on, you may have a regret for about 8 days, and then you're going to see yourself clear, meaning you're going to make changes that need to be changes. I mean, this is a thing right here. Let me tell you what's been holding you up. That relationship. That's why ain't nothing been coming in. That's why it seemed like you stuck, because your whole world was wrapped around who this person is. So guess what? In January, it's over, and you can move forward in being happy with whoever this other individual is. And then you're going to see your money come into place. And one thing you need to understand, when it comes down to vision, when it comes down to faith, and when it comes down to being passionate, you have to be careful where you aim your faith, because it will get blessed. And it may get blessed in the area where you don't want it. So if you're catching all of this, if you're looking at this and you're wanting to know all of this, and you got all this in one direction, you're waking something up over there. You're wanting something to come alive. You're looking at, it's like you're telling God, I want this to happen. He gonna create it. But it's gonna happen in with your vision. So you had everything wrapped around this. That's why it happened the way it happened. See, if you just would have balanced it, you could have had everything come alive in your life at that point, and you didn't feel like you were dragged into something, or a situation was dragging you. So you're going to set yourself free the first 2 weeks in January, and then your money is going to open up back in. And when it talks about your money opening up, you're going to see financial increases coming up. You're going to be a little bit more stable, or feeling more stable, and you're going to be able to move forward in this relationship. That's what it says. I mean, you held your own self up. I'm sorry. I mean, as many times as I talk about vision, I talk about faith, and I talk about moving forward. I talk about that all the time. Anything you put your vision is going to activate your faith, whether good or bad. That's why you got to watch. You got to be careful. This is your next hexagram. This is your next one. This is what's going on for you. So what's going on for you next is that even when you travel towards this new relationship, it's going to be a little rocky. You're going to feel so distraught and so crazy about this situation that you may just you're going to take some days off, or you're going to push back, or you're going to rethink some things. It's going to be a very curvy time for you for the next 2 months. Now, there is some extra money. This relationship is going to go good for you if you be patient with it, if we're worrying so much. Once you let the individual go in the other relationship, let it go. Because once you bring it back in, it cuts your money off. That's the first. It goes in half first. It's going to cut your finances in half. And then you're just going to have what's left over. And that's the guessing games. What if you only see it one-sided? You didn't make any mistakes. It needed to happen. You wasn't getting nothing. Wasn't nothing coming through. And if it was coming through in bits and pieces. Like sausage crumbles, I'm being for real, and you know it. Let it go. Let the vision of it go. Let the baggage of it go. Stop hoarding it. And as you continue to hoard it, the thing that you're hoarding is going to bring step back into your life. Things happening that's not supposed to be happening. It's almost like holding on to a hot plate and everything's burning and everything's cracking, everything's falling out of the wind. But you don't even control it and you don't know why, because you don't feel the heat. Because you think, because at some point you thought it was yours. You have to learn to release in a slow matter. Welcome to everybody in the room. Okay, I'm going to be doing a couple of readings tonight. You're more than welcome to stay in the room. I mean, this is a beautiful time for you. Things are not going to start kicking off until the end of January, and if not, it could be the end of December. If things start kicking off at the end of December, you got January, February, March, and they're on for increase. But you have to stay steady, and you have to stay balanced, and you have to push back. Keep some distance in between the people you deal with and your natural thought process. That's another thing, being untrustworthy and paranoid. That's another thing that you put your faith and vision in, and it'll kick back. It's natural negatives towards your life. Not trusting no one, so you're not going to trust everybody in the building. Don't let this do is wind yourself up. Wind yourself up. Find a place of peace. Organize your thoughts. Organize your life. Go for what you want to happen and what you don't want to happen. You put your vision where you want your prosperity to come. Nobody wants their prosperity to come in relationships that are not working. You're putting your faith on it by looking at it, and it's going to make it worse even if it was bad. You better understand. That's how this works. It's going to get better. It's going to get better at the middle of the month, and then all the next month is going to be wonderful. If you're looking for side businesses or careers, that's going to be picking up for you. If you have any side business or anything you're doing to make extra money, because I do feel like this is an at-home thing, but before then, something that's going to kick in before then, maybe a possible interview, maybe someone wants to bring you in on the job. Then the next month, there's more money coming in some kind of way. And I see a relationship that you're headed towards with no trust. You still have inner sadness in a relationship that can move forward because you're paranoid and you don't trust nobody. So what you ought to do is, before you hurt this man's heart or break his heart or he breaks yours, take a 30-day break and regroup yourself. Love, life, career, and BS. You've been with me long enough to know how to do all this. You organize every section of your life. Write down the things that you want to happen and what you can control and how you can make those things happen. You do that in every part of your life because every part of your life is different. Love and money don't mix. There's separation in each one of those things. And you know this. Do them. Come away from thinking that things are one tracked. That's what this is. This is one track thinking to almost selfish thinking, but it's not. Watch where you put your vision because it's activating. Everything that you look at activates, don't it? You want to have this relationship, yeah, it comes in, but you get so deep into it and then it's gone because you've activated it too soon before you can see things fully. Live a little. Take 30 days off. I don't care if you with John the Baptist and he got $1 million. Take a break to get your perspective back because it's like you're gaining momentum, but you're also being drugged back down by your inner demons of deception from others. And that could take a toll. So you're dealing with 3 emotional things at the same time. You're trying to balance yourself, trying to figure things out, but then yet and still you want things to work out. But see, you're not paying attention because every part of everything I said is happening in your life. Every part of it, it just ain't happening in the way you want it to happen. See, that's where the blessings lie. Organize. Bring the things to light and your money will activate. Point blank period. Regroup your vision. Here's your last month. So within that last month, I do see where you're going to be feeling a little bit better and the relationship is going to be on a lighter level. I see where the communications are going to be very well. I do see where you're still having a problem with accepting, having to end something, but money's going to be good. You're going to be celebrating something really, 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 really good. I do feel like the individual will try to contact you some kind of way, but I don't think you're going to be available at the time. You're going to be back and forth with things still, but you're going to be, that energy is loose. The energy is loose, meaning you're thinking before you move. It's going to take about 2 months, but you're thinking before you move. But see, you did a good thing. You ain't have a choice but to end it. And so you're going to be dealing with those after effects. You're going to be dealing with that and some other things, some paranoia, some inner demon type stuff. Not demons like spirits, personal turmoil, personal paranoia, personal things that have happened that makes you paranoid, thinking people are always trying to do something to you. Not saying that's what you're doing. There's an example. Those are inner demons. those could block your blessings because your vision is already on something that's not working. So here comes the kickback from the other areas of your life, and it just knocks everything off. It doesn't block your blessings because you don't even know that they're there. Always flip your vision. Flip your vision instantly. Find yourself flipping your vision in 2018 because it is a good year if you flip your vision, redirect what you want in your life, start inward, and then bring the ninjas in. But if there's a situation where you don't have a choice but to have a certain individual around, take a break. Kind of chill back a little bit, regroup yourself, and begin again. It's going to take about March. January, okay. Still January, February, still hiding and wanting and hiding. You're patient, but you're slowly moving back. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can speed this up and cut it to karate and go and break things up and let it be what it is. Go ahead, pray about it, do what you need to do while you're getting over this, whatever it is. Don't know what it is. Organize your life. Have a plan set. And if you put in your mind a plan set, those wheels will begin to turn. Anything you look at has got to come alive as long as you want it, good or bad. My name's Berlin Bates, and this is called Roxylean. God bless.